We have been told our whole lives that vacation is an escape from reality. And you've experienced this, I'm sure, the highs of travel only to come crashing back down, back to reality once you get home. So the post vacation blues are a real thing. I mean, I've talked with plenty of clients over the years as they've come home from trips. And, I used to say, well, just fight it by booking another trip. And, that's still solid, good advice that will definitely help. But and I won't ever tell you not to book a trip. Maybe a few extenuating circumstances. But my advice for fighting the post vacation blues has evolved. And what I've realized is that we're looking at travel all wrong. And this is the root cause of this roller coaster of emotions, before, during, and after a trip. So I want to share how to kind of even that out. So stay tuned to learn a simple change that can eliminate that post vacation crash and keep those good vacation vibes flowing into, your normal day to day life. And if you're joining me for the first time, my name is Susie Chow. I'm a family travel expert. I specialize in helping families take trips that really strengthen bonds without breaking the bank, and fill their souls, because that's really what it's all about. And this is the final day of my 5-day free family summer vacation boot camp. So quickly to recap, if you missed any of them, day one was about two tips to make family planning less overwhelming. I know that's a big hurdle for most people. Is it's just so much and can even feel intimidating to some people. Day two, I covered how to stop struggling figuring out where to go, and what to do on vacation with one simple question. Day three, I talked about three planning mistakes that you are probably making and how to fix them to make travel less stressful, quicker, and easier. And yesterday, I dove into the actual trip itself. So, when you're traveling, how to really connect with your kids and your partner, instead of just being stressed out the whole time, thinking about what's next on your itinerary. And today, I'm going to be talking about what to do after the trip. So, how to fight those post vacation blues. So I would love, if you are joining me live or even if you're catching the replay, pop in the comments. What's the worst part about coming home from a trip for you? Is it, the emails? Is it the laundry? Is it, just that feeling of, you know, depression, or sadness for not having a new adventure every day, to look forward to, compared to how life was when you were traveling on your trip. So just pop that in the comments. But here's the thing, going back to what I was saying earlier, there's like the root cause, I believe, of this roller coaster that we're all on is that we're looking at travel as a means to escape. But I think that travel can be used as a tool to elevate your life. So if we do it right, then we're not just elevating our life on the trip. I mean, everybody talks about like, oh, I can do anything when I'm traveling. I'm in this new exciting destination. But why not do that and feel that in your day to day life? So I think that if we look at travel as a vehicle for growth and change, and especially as a family connection with our family, then you won't get that post trip crash because you're still with your family. Yes, the background, the destination has changed, but you are still the same person. Sarah, I see. Yeah, and that's so true. You feel like a different person, more fun, relaxed, go with the flow, want to be like more like that when I come home. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's still you. And I think that we put these constraints on what our day to day life involves. But why not evolve that? into incorporating some of that vacation you into your regular life. I mean, that's still you. You have not changed, just your environment and your surroundings have changed. So I hope that that just like plants a seed that like why are can we not why we've made all these rules. I watched a reel yesterday about a woman who she was folding laundry outside, and this was like a huge epiphany for her because she's like, I made this rule that I can only do laundry folding it inside, but why can't I fold it outside? It's like such a simple shift can really change the game. And there's all of these things that we have just, decided in our day-to-day life that don't apply, these rules don't apply on vacation, but why not? Why can't we have similar rules in our day-to-day life? And I mean, of course, ice cream every day, maybe that's not a good idea. Like on vacation, sure, but at home, maybe not. There's some things that we need to adapt. But just thinking about how we can change things in our regular life that we could do and really enjoy on vacation. Why can't we do more of that in our regular life? There's really no rules. We make the rules and we can change those. So especially, we are the adults now as parents. We can change the rules at any time. But I would just encourage you to think about like what are the things that really light you up and make you feel alive when you are traveling, and how can you do more of that in your regular life. So a few examples, for example, if you took a cooking class on your trip with your family and you made this amazing meal together, why not do that at home? And this makes me think during the pandemic, I created a little project called Virtual Voyages, and I created these theme nights. And they were perfect for families who were, of course, stuck at home. And, things like music and recipes to cook and like little cultural ideas and learnings, learning about history. And I think that just what that brings up for me thinking about it is a lot of the magic of travel is the newness and like the adventure and the difference of, what we expect and kind of our routines at home. Vacation and traveling breaks those routines. But we can do that same thing, just closer to home in our own backyard. We can seek out new adventures and things that maybe you haven't explored yet. So yes, it's going to be a little bit different than jetting off to, another country, but you still can get that essence. And again, if you focus on really what it is that is growing and changing and connecting you with your kids, your partner, and also your own personal growth, that is the magic. So I'm thinking about also my recent trip to France. I have a 3-year-old. I went with my husband as well. And part of the magic of that trip was seeing what things my son got really into when we visited on our way back Giverny Monet's gardens, and we showed him Claude Monet's house and the water lily pond, and it was beautiful. And it's so funny because before that, he's never been into coloring. I mean, we would give him all of the tools and he would color occasionally. Stickers were more his jam. But now he says, I'm a famous painter and he says sometimes he's a famous colorist. And clearly that sparked something in him that we are all about, color all day. This is an amazing, amazing thing. But it's so funny that some of these things that we experience while we travel, and especially for our kids, can be that spark that can shift you something. And being able to encourage that, that's what I think that is one of the reasons why I haven't felt that post vacation crash or the blues. I'm still kind of riding high because again, my focus for the trip was much more around connecting with my family, showing my son the world, and having these conversations. These will continue, so I can see that growth and change. And he's still with me, so yes, we're not in France anymore. Sure, I'm a little sad about that, but it's not such an extreme, and it really comes down to just what we're focusing on and how we can incorporate more of that magic into our day-to-day lives. So I hope that that was helpful in terms of just a little mindset shift that can really make a huge difference. So what I would love for you to do is to, reflect or maybe even journal about one thing that you did on your last trip that you could recreate at home, or you could incorporate in some way, maybe a little mini adventure, a short road trip, or something that you could do to take some of the magic of that trip and those experiences that you shared together as a family, and have that, and enjoy that time together to connect, even at home. So I hope that that sparks some ideas for you, to help really fight some of those post vacation blues. So, what I wanted to share, and what I'm talking about today, is part four of my four-part soul method for planning soul-filled family trips. And this really covers the full process before, during, and after a trip. And the L of soul, it's an acronym, stands for lift. And so this is all about how you can integrate the learnings and experiences that you have from your trip to elevate your family's future. And I'm going to go so much deeper than I can do in just a short live in my new group program. So doors are open to the Soul Filling Family Travel Program that starts next Friday. And early bird pricing, you've got the inside scoop if you're watching this right now. Early bird pricing ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. Then the price is going to jump $100. So you want to save that money. Just comment soul on this post, and I'll send you the details so you can check those out. See if it's a good fit. DM me if you have any questions. But really, the goal of this a 5-week group program is, by the end of it, you'll have a fully booked adventure for your family that strengthens bonds, as well as does not break the budget. And I'm going to be providing live support throughout the entire thing. So it's like having a travel advisor in your back pocket to ask any questions, small or big, kind of like an insurance policy for those unforeseen questions, like where do I stay? How long should I stay? Those types of things that you can just keep spinning on. I want to help you answer that quickly and easily so you can get your vacation booked, so you can have that quality time with your family. Specific to this step, I'm going to dive even deeper into how to improve your trips each and every time, as well as mapping out a roadmap to your trips for your family for years to come. This is going to save you hours and hours of time, and potentially, most likely, thousands of dollars by having this all mapped out. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, plus so much more in all of the other parts of the framework. So again, comment soul if you want to see all the details. And lastly, this is the final day of the free 5-day boot camp. So I'm doing a giveaway as a part of this, including the first prize, which is a $100 Visa gift card. And it's not too late to start earning points. And to get your chances are very good in terms of earning one of those 3 prizes that will help you for your next family trip. You can start by earning points right now by commenting any big aha or takeaway from this live that I'm doing, sharing this as a post. This will now be a post on my feed in just a few minutes. Sharing that as a story, be sure to tag me. That'll get you lots of points to just spread the love for other travel planning parents that are maybe stressed out about, feeling like it's too late to plan their summer vacation. I want to help. And then finally, I am going live tomorrow to announce the winners of that giveaway. And I decided kind of last minute that I'm going to share exactly how I saved my clients over $17,000. This is one client, one family, over $17,000 by using miles and points. So you're not going to want to miss that one. I'm so excited for you to join me for all of this. And if you want to binge the replay, since it is day 5, just comment the word replay and I'll send you a link so you can binge that even 2x speed if you want, if that's your jam. I would love for you to continue to learn with me. So stay tuned, follow for more, and I will catch you tomorrow. Have a good one.